The West African Examination Council, WAEC for short, just launched the WAEC Distinction Awards for the 2022 WASSCE. I mean, that is the 29th edition of the WAEC Distinction Awards. The WAEC Distinction Awards is basically about an award that WAEC as an examination body or an examination council gives to outstanding students every year for good, or let me say high academic performance. So basically it's about WAEC trying to award people that had top scores in the WASSCE. And this is a real success, and we want to discuss something like this. The Education Minister, Honorable Dr. Yao Edutrim, who was present, and then with his team and other dignitaries were there to grace the program and to offer advice to the students as well as students or people who have ambitions of going in for the WAEC Distinction Awards or being honored as one of WAEC's best students and to go in for the cash prize and other additional benefit that comes with it. So since the program was more directed at awarding amazing young individuals who have completed various senior high schools, and so let's listen to what the Ghana's Minister of Education said to the WAEC body and to the student body as well.
If your school is not represented here, you have an opportunity to come here next year and the year after. So all those in schools that are not so-called famous, understand that you can make your school famous. What you do in your examination halls and your classrooms can bring your school here. I didn't go to a very famous school, but I'm here as the Minister for Education.
So after the minister spoke, one of the catching words by one of the topmost awardees is the speech that was given by the overall best student, and that is so amazing. I mean, let's listen to what this guy said.
It was barely a year ago when I sat in this very hall to witness the 2021 Distinction Awards. I watched with awe and admiration the honor and prestige conferred upon the then awardees. They had braved all the odds to make it to the top. I wondered if I could ever achieve such a feat. However, I was motivated and I determined to make it a reality. I can gladly say today that by God's grace, my effort was not in vain.
Wow. So I mean, if you heard or if we really listened to what this amazing young guy said, he said that a year ago, before the program, he was at the auditorium, that particular place where the program was being held this particular year. I'm sure there were awardees from his school and they needed to be among one of the audience to witness what was going on. Then particularly, this guy took some kind of motivation from what was going on. He said one of the major questions he asked himself was that, so can I really come for something like this? That was the question he asked himself. And then a year after that, he just finds himself going in for the same award and even bigger than what he even saw previously. And that is so amazing. One thing I want to get from what the guy said is that, you know, more often it's about your cycle. The people that surround you also speaks a lot. Places you go, the kind of music you listen to, the kind of friends you move with actually inspires and drives things around you. Because if somebody was to be in an auditorium to witness a program and I said to themselves that, wow, I think I can come for something like this, and a year after that the guy was able to go in for an award like this, and that is so amazing. And something like this, watching the JAMB's top scorer, the Nigerian lady that made Nigeria proud, or I mean made a family proud in the JAMB, so said something like that, just like WAEC's top scholar. The JAMB girl also said the same thing. A 16-year-old lady, a 16-year-old lady, just 2007, and being JAMB's overall top scholar. Let's listen to what the amazing lady said.
I think the most special thing I did during my preparation was praying. I prayed a lot. Then I started early. I started preparation for the JAMB exam. Immediately I entered SS3.
Okay.
I started reviewing past questions, just reading my books, and then in school, my school, Deeper Life High School, Mowe, we had like lots of classes, tests and retests, just trying to get us prepared. We had mock examinations of the JAMB. They tried to get us to use our time well, to know how to time ourselves. And then me personally, I read my books. I solved a lot of past questions, just trying to familiarize myself with the kind of question that they can bring out. And then, as I said before, I prayed. So I'm going to study chemical engineering, and then after that, I'm looking forward to a master's outside the country, and then my PhD as well outside the country. So those are like my plans. And then for me, reading is not something that I may want to pursue like academically. It's more of a hobby for me. It's like my greatest hobby. I don't know, what I love to spend my time doing. I love reading literature. Any book I see, I just pick it up and I start looking at it. So it's like a hobby for me. I feel even if, despite like efforts and everything, if someone wants to succeed, it's a matter of determination and choice. So, but you know, how they can improve the reading culture, they can maybe in schools where students are, they can create like set times for them to read, and they're like, okay, during this time and this time, you guys have to read, you have to pick up your books. And then they should also encourage them to be determined to succeed, because me personally, I feel like despite the efforts that anyone puts in, the environment, the parents, whether or not a student will succeed is a matter of their decision, their choice. If a student is like, okay, I want to succeed, I want to achieve success, the student has to be determined, the student has to choose to succeed. And then after the student has made that choice to succeed, the student has to, you know, put in the effort. So determination helps with that. But then the environment of the students can also help by, you know, encouraging them, throwing in incentives from time to time, and, you know, just helping them, supporting them. Dr. Ben Carson is one of my role models, yes, because he, despite his background, despite where he came from, he has achieved so much. I think I've read all his books, Gifted Hands, Think Big, The Big Picture. I've read those 3 books, and then when I read those books, I feel so inspired, and I'm like, okay, I want to be like this one. And then Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumi, he's my greatest role model. Like, when he's the proprietor of my school, so we have like services, deeper life services in my school, and then anytime he comes up on stage to preach, I'm always awed by how he carries himself, how he talks, how he's not afraid to say what needs to be said, and how great he is, and the respect that people have for him. I've not met him personally, but I would really like to.
Wow, well, certainly.
Overall JAMB top scholar. I mean, looking at the results, it means that mathematics she had 98, chemistry she had 99, then physics she had 97. But look at the English. English she has 66. It means that some of us may not be so excellent in all the areas, but then at least you can put in the effort and be so good. I mean, somebody was able to get 99 in chemistry, followed by 98 in mathematics, then followed by 97 in physics. English just 66. But as the story goes on, the girl makes us understand that English that he did not do well or perform well to the highest score actually is one thing that is the subject that he likes to read much. I mean, he makes us understand that she really loves literature as well. She likes reading. You just have to do your best and make it raw. I mean, somebody was able to get success in English, but then where her strength was, she really focused on that, and that made it amazing. And in the whole of Nigeria, a 16-year-old lady emerges as the overall best JAMB student. That is so amazing. And the interesting thing is that she's also a member of the Deeper Life. Shout out to Edumaze, a good friend of mine, Samuel Edumaze. I think he's a Deeper Life icon. But then this lady takes inspiration from other people as well. Pastor Dr. W.F. Kumuyi. And not only that, being a chemistry student, she takes inspiration from somebody like Ben Carson. If now Ben Carson, one time was the world's best neurosurgeon. I mean, there were times he even wanted to contest for presidency in the United States. Mentorship is one of the keys to consistent progress in life. But wait, so it means that at 16 years old, it means she's very young, very young, very young. I mean, it's very possible. We just have to, let me say because I'm a student as well, we just have to take our book serious. So this is from the camp of WAEC and the camp of JAMB as well. Thank you for watching this video to the end. My name has always been Emmanuel Clever. Thank you for sticking with me to the end of this particular video. It has always been Success with Clever, and we in this particular video are discussing success. Peace out.